Hey everybody, it is your girl Aimovig and I'm coming on over to my Fibro Fighter and Chronic Migraine Pain Chronicles today. I'm getting back with you. It's been a week or so. I gave you a lot of uploads the first time for the debut and I wanted to come back. I do not know and understand why my sinuses are so impacted when I get my Botox injections. A few days or weeks before and weeks after I get my injections, I sound like a little baby bear. I'm breathing, all of that. You know how that goes. Right now, I hear them draining. It's so annoying because I'm a speaker, I broadcast, I do all these other things with my vocals. So it's like, what is going on? You know, every time you ask a question to your doctor, oh, it's not that. I haven't had that side effect. I haven't heard about that. Well, people are different. It seems like it freezes it when I get them and it starts to unthaw right around the time my injections are due. So I don't know, guys, but the sinus headaches are the worst, so I'm trying to alleviate that. So today, I am coming to you because I wanted to talk about when I was given Aimovig. I was asked a question in a migraine forum about that, and I did take that. I self-injected it, of course. Only did it one time. I put it in my thigh, and I had trouble walking later. So what was interesting, I usually research everything up and down, right? So I inject this thinking no harm, no foul. Did it around the time I wasn't gonna have a lot of events and speaking engagements, I wasn't mobile as much. And I thought, okay, this is perfect. So, you know, I started to feel like this left leg was just giving me all kinds of pains and difficulties. And then it was throbbing. And then at night I had to ice it. And then it just was a continual throb. So I decided to look on some blogs and some forums just to see the feedback from Aimovig. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. So come to my knowledge, unbeknownst to me, everybody's complaining about something with it. Well, not everybody, but the people in hundreds of comments and forums. And I don't just stop at one source. I read up and down all the way around. And if I don't look for things to be identical to mine, but I look for a trend, a theme of feedback so I can kind of correlate it with my side effects. And I discontinued it immediately because with fibromyalgia, my limbs are already doing their own thing. I fall down a lot. As much as I love my high heels, I press myself to wear high heels. I've always worn them, whether I was running, jumping, or walk. I was so comfortable in heels versus sneakers, but now I have no choice. I can't wear heels a lot. So for me to have problems walking after injecting the Aimovig, it was like, no, I already have those issues that are unrelated to migraines. And so I take that serious. And I was at home and I had to ice a lot. And I started worrying about, like, is it cloudy? You know, is my blood flowing correctly? It just had me kind of shook for a minute because I don't like unfamiliar feelings that feel like they're causing a bigger problem. And a lot of times we get all these side effects that they list on commercials like this. It's like, you may experience blah, 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 blah. It's like, you may experience like 50,000 other things. And we know it's a common joke, you know, like, oh, you could take this, but you're going to have this. You could take something for pain relief in your head, but you're going to grow another arm, or you're going to do this, or you're going to have this. And so much of it is true. And you don't know which one and how it's going to affect you. So today I'm coming because the day of my injections, I forgot to tell you guys that my neurologist prescribed me Emgality, right? Yeah, Emgality. I guess you guys can see it that way. But anywho, it's Emgality, right? Emgality. Okay. So they prescribed me Emgality, and she had asked how it was because she had prescribed it prior to that, but my insurance hadn't they hadn't called me and told me it was approved. So I never went and picked it up. Not like I really wanted to anyway. So after I told her about all the drawbacks from the Aimovig, she said, well, take it and inject this in your fattier part, which I thought was a slight because she was saying my stomach. So I was like, okay, cool. So you want me to put it in my stomach? She was like, no, not because it's fat, but your legs are muscular. So I let her slide with that because I don't have a six-pack. It's cool. Y'all see, I ain't that fat, but I'm going to try to let her pass on that. So anywho, she told me to take this and let her know in 30 days how it is and take it for the next few months in between my injections. So all of that to say is, in addition to the injections that you see me get, my migraines are so severe, just like many of you guys, that I have to take another injection in addition. So you might be wondering, is this box open? Have I applied? Have I used it? I have not yet. I'm going to do it. What it was is I had a few events planned and I had to drive out of state to one, and I didn't want to risk the side effect hampering or hindering my mobility. And then I had also some major flare-ups with fibromyalgia. So I sometimes have to pick and choose. So this is why I'm coming to you today. It is a very difficult process, and I know we can't get on meds and get off, so I'm not going to even recommend dosage and how and what. I'm just going to come and share with you guys what I actually do take and what actually works or what may not work. When I inject this, I'll let you guys know. I'll be back. Again, this is Emgality. I have never used it. I'm going to research it first before I use it to see if there's any similarities in the Emgality and the Aimovig. Now, I know they're both once a month, but my neurologist is very smart and I respect her. And she has a whole list opposite of what this does versus Aimovig, which sometimes as the study patients, which is what we are, they tell us those things until they find out otherwise. So today is Show Yourself Love Day, so I'm not interested in shooting myself today. But when I do, I doubt if I'll show that because it's probably unnecessary and it's probably like not the most, you won't be astonished at what an injection site in your stomach is because people do it for many different things. But hey, I might, if you guys want me to, if you want me to come back and tell you how the results are, I'll definitely let you know the healing process at the injection site, the different effects I'm having, if it's helping, if it's not. Now, what I will say, when I did the injection at the Aimovig, what's crazy, my leg was hurting and very weak, right? Like weak, like I needed a little cane or something. The headaches, the migraines subsided. So I was kind of ticked because I would prefer the migraines subside and wished and hoped I could take the leg pain. So I'm trying to ice it and massage it and soothe it. I'm like, come on, leg. This seems to help in conjunction with the Botox injections. Nope, to no avail. My leg hurt so bad and just increasingly got worse. And I said, Lord have mercy. I'm not going to do it. By the time my leg stopped hurting, I forgot how many days it was hurting. It was hurting that long, and I was very concerned. So I took some aspirin, make sure my blood was flowing properly. I didn't know what was happening, and I don't want anybody to be like a hypochondriac because I'm not. I just don't know. I don't know when things feel different. You get pains in your arm, your leg, you know. Fibromyalgia and migraine pain, chronic pain is like really a confusing combination to me. And when they collide, you have to pay attention to your body. You have to pay attention to the signs. And you must drink a lot of water, people. Drink a lot of water and get as much rest as possible. This is your girl Ava Cherie with the Fibro Fighter and Chronic Pain Migraine Chronicles and Funnies. Thank you for staying tuned and listening out for me. I'll let you know how everything goes. And if nobody told you today, show yourself love, God's love to you. It's going to be well. The reason I'm doing this is to show how we press through, how we have to schedule in all of the potential side effects, all of the potential things that happen along with what we're going through, along with work, along with family, along with this and along with that. So you are strong. You are more than a conqueror. And until next time, God's best to you, God's love to you, and God's peace to you, and smile. All right. I get bright colors on my nails just to remind me to smile. That's just a little tip from me to you. Until next time, I'm Ava Cherie. Bye.